It's great to be back, and today is a really exciting day in our surrogacy journey because we are here for embryo transfer day. So we've just seen the embryo being transferred into Martin's sister, our surrogate's womb, which was really emotional and just so fantastic to finally be at this stage. It was really great, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing the technology, just seeing the little tiny embryo on the screen just appear and be planted, and yeah, really excited to see how it develops.
Yeah, and also we got a little printout of the embryo before it went in, which was fantastic, and a printout of it in there as well, which is really fantastic to see.
Yes.
We are really excited. It's been a really long journey, and there's been a lot of ups and downs in that journey, but a fantastic to be able to get to this stage. We feel really hopeful and really energised as to what the future has. We feel optimistic because the embryo grade quality was really high and the womb lining was really thick, so we feel hopeful that it should all work. It will be an interesting next kind of week and a half whilst we wait before we can do the test to see if the transfer has completely worked.
Yeah, we are very hopeful. We have been given lots of positive feedback with regards to the womb lining, which is exceptional, I think the word was used. We have a grade 5 AA embryo, which is obviously a very high grade embryo, so everything's looking very positive. And we're very excited, and we're just, yeah, very hopeful for the pregnancy ultimately in 9 days' time. So we have to wait 9 days' time. We're looking forward to that, but it's going to be a long 9 days.
Yeah, definitely. So it was quite a turbulent time whilst we were going through the egg collections, because the first round was cancelled, and then we had to do 2 further egg collections, which was quite emotionally challenging. There were some ups and downs along the way, but from that we ended up with 4 embryos, which we were really thrilled at. We then did some further testing on those embryos to test for genetic defects, and from that we ended up with 1 embryo.
Yes, but as mentioned, a good grade 5 AA embryo, so yeah, if we were going to be left with 1, that's the number that we would want.
Yeah, absolutely. And we feel very thankful. Obviously, it's just amazing that Martin's sister, our surrogate, has gone on this journey with us and has been so amazing throughout all of those egg collections. And also the Agora have been fantastic at really kind of holding our hands and helping us navigate the complexities of those journeys.
And I think it's important to note that you often go on these journeys with other people that go on these journeys. Some people's journeys can be concluded within 18 months, and that's obviously fantastic. But some people's journeys, like ours, we started this off about 4.5 years ago. That's from investigating, becoming part of an organisation, going to socials in some organisations or being on a waiting list. Thankfully, my sister during that time had her own child and then was able to offer us help, which was brilliant, and helped us reduce probably our journey time, some significant amount of time. But during that, as Jared mentioned, we did go through 3 egg collection cycles, which elongates time as well. So it is very important to recognise that there are fits and starts to any journey, but this one particular for us was longer than we'd anticipated at the beginning.
The reason why we had to do the 3 egg collections was because we weren't seeing the right number of eggs, because the AMH level was quite low. But we're really thrilled we did, because we did those 3 egg collections, we ended up with 4 embryos, which was a fantastic number, and we felt really positive about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've definitely learnt a lot along the way, that's for sure. So I think initially when we first approached our fertility journey, even before we came to the Agora, I think in our minds we thought that it would be fairly streamlined and we'd do one egg collection and from that we'd get enough embryos. But we have since learned that actually the human body doesn't always work that way. I feel really pleased though that we did do multiple egg collections because that allowed us to have enough embryos to then do further testing to end up with the one embryo that we got.
Yeah, and I think the key word that was said towards the beginning and certainly after the first failed round or cancelled round is the reiteration of being flexible. And we've got to be flexible in this scenario because, as you say, the human body is different, and a younger person is going to have a different outcome to an older person, and that's why the AMH was lesser than we'd expected when we started the journey. I think because there was that year to 18 months gap from when we first started, things had significantly changed over that period. And so it was a bit of a blow, but the reminder of being flexible, and then we went for 2 more rounds of egg collection and we've got the outcome, hopefully, that we're aiming to achieve.
Definitely.
When we established how many embryos we've achieved, there was a question mark as to whether we'd go down the PGT route, mainly through cost, to be honest with you. But the reality is you don't want that further expense or delay in the journey where possible. The PGTA gave us a clear indication of whether we're going to succeed with a pregnancy or not. And during that testing, we established that 3 out of the 4 would not survive pregnancy, which obviously is sad to hear. It is a little embryo that we've all created together, but we do have that one, and all it takes is one. So, yeah, very hopeful that that one will do the trick.
Yeah, I'm really pleased that we did the PGTA testing, definitely. I think, like you say, we kind of ummed and ahed about it and we weren't sure whether we were going to do it or not. But, and yes, it was sad when we realised that actually 3 were not going to be viable. However, I think that to find out much earlier on in the stage is definitely much better. So I'm pleased for us that we chose to do the PGTA testing.
Yeah, absolutely, because the reality is if we didn't do that and one of the embryos that was chosen would not have survived pregnancy, then you've got that horrendous ordeal of a potential miscarriage, and the PGTA absolutely is vital to avoid that.
I think that embryo transfer is a really, really exciting stage in the journey, but I still think that you have to approach it in the same way that you approach the entire of the journey, with an open mind, flexibility, and some really good communication to understand how best to support each other. For me, it was really magical, and I felt very emotional sitting in there. It was just fantastic to be able to watch it on the screen and be there. Yeah, I was just all full of the feels. How about you?
Yeah, it was lovely to see. It was lovely to be part of the experience, and we are very thankful for that opportunity as well. And just to see that little speck on the screen and what it could become.